Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. Quick middle of the day update. Price here on the Ethereum chart, pretty neutral. Slight upside today. We're going to zoom in a minute to take a look at if anything significant happened. And overall, here's still this 1-2 setup. Maybe quick zoom out. And just to explain again on the bigger time frame before we dive into the lowest time frame here, that we're still in an overall bullish scenario. We have our, let me just pick the right tool here. We have a series of 1-2 setups here on the chart. We had our trend reversal areas. They did always lead to a trend change back to the upside. And I'm currently looking for a potential trend change in the current area as well, from which price could rally to $2,500 plus. Here, for example, target-wise for the third wave there in yellow, I would take the length of the wave 1. Here, this is the one that peaked in April. We go to the low of the wave 2, and the target for the third wave, there would be the 1.618 extension as a minimum, around $2,900 US. This will depend to a degree on the sub-wave structure. So this is sort of a moving target right now. And obviously we should then get a yellow wave 4, a green wave 3, a green wave 4, and it should cascade higher and would eventually, if we really get into a bull run, it should take us to 8 to 10K. Very important. Now let's zoom in. Condition, there's obviously a clear condition that in the primary scenario where we're seeing the yellow box as a jump off point higher, to initially $2,400 to $2,500. In this scenario, the $1,700 level needs to hold. That is relevant support. Now, what happens below that level? Below that level, the alternative wave count would play out, which is also bullish. It just allows for a pullback to round about 1530. We would then have to say that this wave 2, which we currently count finished on the 15th of June, that never finished. This is, of course, a possibility, but we are not even close to that $1,700 level. So there's no reason to have those concerns at the moment. It will only become really a topic should we break below support, or should support start to crack here around $1,700. So in the primary scenario, the idea is that a wave 1 topped here on the 14th of July. It is also possible to count the wave 1 complete here. That's why I've got A, B, C as alternative count. Again, it doesn't really make a great difference. It would just allow for a different sub-wave structure here, but it would also be an ending diagonal. It's just a different wave count. Okay, how would that look like? Well, we would assume that a C wave started up here on the 14th of July, which again is just a different way of structuring the sub-waves. And in this case, we would say, okay, we had a wave 1, a wave 2, possibly a wave 3 low in with yesterday's low. This could be a wave 4 and then a wave 5. That wave 4 could potentially bounce quite a bit. But again, we are in choppy structures here and have to expect sometimes unexpected rallies. But so far, our current wave count seems to be what's being followed. Yes, again with a slightly higher B wave, but it doesn't really change the overall assumption that an A wave bottomed here on the 17th of July, the B wave topped on the 20th of July, and that we're now in the C wave down. We're still following our descending trend line that created a lot of different touch points throughout the last few weeks. So I think that trend line proved to be a correct guide on the way down lower. I did talk about it before that if we break above the trend line, it would at least give consideration to a larger bounce. Would it already be the breakout? It would be too early to say, of course. We would need to see an impulse to the upside first and a 3-wave pullback. Essentially, what we want to see to be able to confirm a breakout are the following things. I would love to see, first of all, a move down to around about 1780. Get a clear low in place. And then I would be happy to call a low if we have a small 5-wave move up and a 3-wave move down. Okay, so there will be it's always cascading levels of probability. But basically, if we get to 1780, that would be the next key target. I'd be happy if it turns around. It can turn around at any point. It's just that at the moment, we don't have a very clear base structure that's normally needed to create such a low. that means if we go up now, technically the wave count isn't fully complete. Another low or two are missing. So I need more confirmation then. If we go up from here, I would need to see a more extended 5-wave move and a 3-wave pullback. And if we don't see that, then I would still assume we're just in some kind of a high B wave. Maybe this B wave is still running, but if we break above the trend line, then I will provide targets for that B wave. So yeah, essentially no change. Still looking at lower. I had to move the waves a little bit here on the lower time frame just due to that rally today, but I already confirmed in previous videos, even if we have to change the lower degree wave count, it wouldn't change a thing as long as we are below the resistance level here, 1867. That's why we have it on the chart, because it can still be reached without changing anything. Yeah, that's my update about ETH. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.